Hello there, welcome to another edition of Paydirt Remote. My name is Mark Andrews, and today I'm joined by a very happy Kingston Resources Managing Director, Andrew Corbett. Andrew is happy because he's just raised $8.4 million to advance the flagship Missima Gold Project in Papua New Guinea and also advance exploration at the Livingston Project in Western Australia. Andrew, can you tell me a little bit about the market sentiment out there at the moment?
Yeah, look, thanks for the question. It's an interesting time for gold juniors at the moment. I mean, there's a lot of investors looking for gold exposure. I mean, the producers have had a great run. Valuations are up there. So I think a lot of guys are now starting to turn to the smaller end of town. And because we've got a large resource and moving from exploration to development, there has been increased interest in the funding, recent capital raising.
As you tick off the boxes towards PFS later in the year, would you expect to get a bit more attention from in the corporate sector and the corporate side of things?
Well, I mean, all attention's good, right, from all sides of the fence there. But we do, we've got a lot planned for the next 6 months in terms of the PFS and getting a reserve out. And that's what's going to unlock the value, we think, for shareholders. And obviously, the corporate activity is happening all around the world at the moment in the gold space, both producers and development projects. So time will tell on that front.
Now, Missima is a former placer project, and are you just looking to replicate similar things that they did to get the operation back up and running?
Absolutely. So we actually intend to use the placer designs and processing plant flow sheet to do our PFS. The processing plant's going back in the same location. We use the same haul roads. We get to leverage off the infrastructure that's remaining, airports, wharfs, ports, those sorts of things. So no, we're literally following in Placer's footsteps as we aim to redevelop Missima.
And what kind of activity is happening on the project at the moment, given the COVID-19 situation?
So right now, our project manager, Charles Uboni, is basically looking after the project while we have the travel restrictions. So we've got the drills parked up and on Kentwell, just sort of in a holding pattern. We aim to get drilling again in a couple of months or as soon as the restrictions allow us to.
Now that you've got some money in place, does that open up the opportunities for you to see at Livingston Project in Western Australia?
Yeah, absolutely. So the short-term focus basically will be Missima pre-feasibility and drilling Livingston. We're aiming to be in a position to drill Livingston in the next couple of months, and that's quite an exciting project because of its location. It's got some nice grade. It's got a small resource already, and we hope to grow that.
With one big project on your hands and a project in Western Australia, a gold project in Western Australia, pretty envious position for a junior gold hopeful to be in at the moment.
Yeah, well, we like having the small portfolio approach. The WA project is a stepping stone into Missima. I mean, Missima production was 230,000 ounces per annum for 15 years. So that's material to any gold producer today. And Livingston, we don't know the scope of that or the scale of that yet. It could obviously grow, but it's in the right place. There's a lot of projects around it. So it's going to be a valuable asset for shareholders as well.
What can our audience expect to see next from Kingston?
Yeah, so drilling at Livingston will be the next cab off the rank and kicking the PFS off at Missima. So, we're aiming to appoint the study manager for Missima in the next few weeks and start the PFS straight away.
And thanks very much, Andrew, and wish you all the best with your progress at both projects, and we hope to be chatting to you soon.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate your time.